Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading some cards for Indian actress Shehnaaz Gill. This is a video that has been on my to-do list for quite some time, and I know some of y'all have been patiently waiting, and I'm so sorry, y'all. I got a long to-do list, and it's hard to keep track of, like trying to do all of them. So thank you all so much for patiently waiting. If you've been waiting for me to read Shehnaaz Gill's cards, well, this video is for you. So thank you again so much for patiently waiting, and remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Shehnaaz Gill here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards and how I'm interpreting them is resonating with her or is not resonating with her. So just remember to keep that in mind. But I do try my best, to relay the messages as best as I can, and also using my intuition to kind of figure out what's going on with their situation. So without further ado, let's get started on the lovely Shehnaaz Gill's tarot card reading. All right, so let's get a general vibe. Let's get a general overview. We got the death card already coming out. All right, so we got death. Let's keep going. What else is currently going on in Shehnaaz Gill's current energy? We got the Five of Cups in reverse. A lot of emotions. We got the death card, which is ruled by Scorpio, and then we got the Five of Cups, which is a water card, and Scorpio, as you know, is also a water sign, and water is all about emotions. And we got these Six of Cups in reverse. So there's a lot of emotions going on here. I'm willing to bet that maybe there was like an ending that just happened in regards to Shehnaaz Gill's life. There could be an ending, and maybe it's like it could be like a career ending, as in, like maybe, because I do see here Google saying that she's an Indian actress. So I'm willing, with the way that the cards came out, there's like an ending that happened, maybe like in a role that she's been in, or like there's something that a project that she has been in that is ending. Maybe the show is ending, or like the movie has just ended, or maybe like a personality, a character in the show has just, is not going to be continuing on. But there's something going on here where there's a transformation, an immense transformation going on, and I feel like Shehnaaz Gill is definitely owning her emotions a lot more. She's staying strong and firm in her emotions. The death card is all about transformations, and transformations that are good for you. But because we also got two cup cards, or at least in this deck they're hearts, but they came out in reverse. There's like something that happened that was unfortunate in Shehnaaz Gill's life. The Five of Cups in reverse talks about, two cups are knocked over, but three cups are still good. So there's some kind of like an of unfortunate circumstance that happened, or like an ending that happened, but overall things are still looking really good for her. But she is kind of stuck in the past with the Six of Cups showing up here. The Six of Cups is all about memory, wanting to reminisce and remember the good times of the past. But when this card comes in reverse, which it did for her, she's staying a little bit too much in the past. She likes how things were in the past, but things are changing now, and they're changing for the better, but she's still kind of focusing more on the not so great things. She wishes things wouldn't have changed. She wishes things would stay the same or as they were in the past, but things are changing in her life. And there's a lot more good things than bad things with these changes, but it seems that she's kind of still focusing more on, how things were, instead of how things are going to be or how things are now. So there is a little bit of like a struggle that I'm seeing here, that like there are big changes going on, especially emotionally. Like there's a lot of emotional transformation, but she wishes like things would kind of stay how they were in the past and not they weren't changing. So that's what I'm seeing in regards to her current energy. So let's get some cards representing her career. What's going on in Shehnaaz Gill's career? Also, thank you all so much for getting me to 500 subscribers by the end of September. I really appreciate it. I was so happy that I reached my goal. I'm trying to gain like, I don't know, 100 subs every month. I know that maybe, it's not going to be realistic and stuff, but that's kind of my goal for right now. Um but you know what? I really am appreciative of you all. So thanks so much to all of you that request that I read cards for certain celebrities, and that you are all, patiently waiting on me. There's only one me, one ducky, and so I try and do the best that I can. So thank you all so much for waiting. Thank you all so much for subscribing if you have already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you do what you want, but it will really make me happy if I keep on growing. But we all have free will, right? So anyway, let's get back to Shehnaaz Gill. I just had to kind of give my little spiel. So let's get some cards representing Shehnaaz Gill's current career energy. We got the Knight of Bells, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think the changes that are happening, they could be like career changes, maybe changes in scripts, changes in characters, and she wishes things would be the same, or things would be like they used to be. The Emperor, yeah. Let's get another card. The King of Leaves, the King of Swords. Okay, so there is a little bit of a stagnancy. Maybe I feel like Shehnaaz Gill is a little bit bored with some things that are going on. With the Knight of Pentacles showing up here in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but he is slow moving and thinks about things. So it seems that either I'm getting the sense that like Shehnaaz Gill, in regards to her career life, she has gotten a little bit bored, or she feels like maybe she has gotten stuck, and she needs to move out of this like stuck area where she's at, where maybe she doesn't really have a plan for the future in regards to like what to do next. But other than that, like the good things that I'm seeing here is with the Emperor, she is in a very good place. The Emperor is all about being sitting in your throne, sitting in your kingdom, all comfortably. So she is in a good, comfortable spot that is, she is living very much like royalty. The Emperor is to me is royalty. And then we also got the King of Swords, or the King of Leaves, in this deck, which is another like a court card. So she is in a career, or a place in her career, where she is feeling very comfortable. She is getting paid pretty well. Um, but there is a sense of like stagnancy and maybe boredom, where she's kind of getting bored. Maybe she wishes things were how they used to be, and things are starting to change. And maybe she's just like, oh, if things are starting to change, should I change also? Should I like do something else? Is it my time to like leave? Is it my time to do something else? She is kind of feeling a little bit stuck. Um, but it's but she is in a very good place also with the Emperor. Here again, the emperor is all about, being in a place of authority. She is in a good place where she has a lot to say, and they take her opinions, they take her thoughts very much well into account. But she is feeling a little bit stuck again. So let's get some advice representing Shehnaaz Gill's career. Let's get some advice for Shehnaaz Gill. We got the Queen of Bells, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we got the Right Whale. The pathway to a dream is one of sacrifice. Yeah. So, in regards to her career, it has been a challenge for her. I see the 41, which has up to 5, and to me, 5 is all about challenges, rising up to the occasion. And here it says the pathway to a dream is one of sacrifice. She has had to sacrifice a lot to get into this place of feeling very like of being in her throne, where people look up to her, people value her opinion in regards to her career field. um so even though she is stuck, the advice, or she is feeling stuck, the advice that I'm seeing for her is to really recognize how challenging it was for her to reach to this point in her career where a lot of people idolize her, a lot of people respect her, and respect what she has to say. Because back then, maybe, or when she was just starting, she would kind of give people some thoughts or opinions or ideas on things on what to do, and people wouldn't really take her opinions and her ideas into account, but now they do. So the advice for her is to really stay confident in knowing that, she has worked hard for where she is in her career, and to not let these changes and these challenges get the better of her. The Queen of Pentacles has shown up here in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles is so caring. I see that Shehnaaz Gill really cares about her career, but sometimes this Queen of Pentacles caring energy, as it came out in reverse for her, all of that caring and mothering energy can quickly become, irritable. So it seems that she's in a state right now, especially with the way that the beginning of the cards came out, with that Five of Cups in reverse, talking about still being sad, and then the Six of Cups in reverse, being sad about, things changing and her wanting things to kind of be like how maybe they were in the past. Um, she needs to be careful of not letting her emotions, especially with the way she feels about all of these changes, um, getting her in a irritable mindset where it'll be difficult to work with her. Because right now, a lot of people love working with her. They love what she has to say. They love what she's doing, but she is feeling a little bit stuck. She's feeling a little bit maybe bored, or like she's not really progressing, or like regressing. She's not really moving forward or back. She's kind of just stuck. Um, but the advice for her is to really notice, like to really think back on the challenges that she's had to overcome, and to be confident in herself that things are going to get better in regards to her career. She is in a great spot right now. There are maybe some changes going on in her career, but like overall, like she's in a really good spot in her career. She's just maybe feeling a little bit bored, or a little bit, again, the word I keep thinking of in regards to this reading is just like stuck. She just feels stuck, but she's not stuck. The reason why she feels stuck is because she's in a very good spot career wise, and for the longest time she kept on having to overcome obstacles, overcome, like she kept having to climb mountains, and now she's kind of like at the top of a mountain, and she thinks that she's stuck, but she's not really stuck. And she just needs to be careful of not letting that thought getting in her way. She does definitely need to plan a little bit more, plan for the next challenge. She is in a good spot, and maybe the reason why she feels stuck is because she has had to overcome so many challenges that now there aren't really too many challenges. So, the advice that I'm seeing for her is to really be confident in herself and maybe create another obstacle for herself, create another goal that she can accomplish. Because she has already accomplished so much, and maybe that's why she's so used to achieving a dream and having to work hard and work towards people respecting her and wanting to hear her opinion, that now that they do, she's just like, okay, is this it, I worked hard for this, for all of this, I made it, now what? So she does need to plan another goal, um, but she can't let those feelings of being stuck cause her to be from going into that Queen of Pentacles energy that's very caring to a bitter Queen of Pentacles, someone who's just not really pleasant to be around or pleasant to work with. Um, so that's what I'm seeing in her career. Now let's get some cards representing Shehnaaz Gill's love life. All right, let's get some cards representing Shehnaaz Gill's love life. We got the Page of Swords in reverse. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. Seems like she likes being a challenge right now. We got, yeah. She's got a lot to choose from. I don't know. Because again, I go into these videos blindly, not really knowing too much or wanting to know too much about these people. I don't know if Shehnaaz Gill is in a relationship or is exclusive with someone or not. But with the wheel showing up here, I see that she's in a very good spot where either if she is in a relationship, things are going very well for her. Um, but if she is not in a relationship and she's single, she has a lot of good people, like a lot of people to choose from. And she kind of has a good amount of people that she kind of cycles through, like she talks to one person, then talks to another. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we got the Page of Swords here in reverse. The Page of Swords is the great communicator. Um, but when we get this card in reverse, there's a little bit too much talking going on. And so I see here that either Shehnaaz Gill is talking to a lot of people and she likes it. She likes the challenge of having to balance out a lot of people to like maybe talk to and get to know, maybe go on dates with. That's what I'm seeing. Or if she is taken or being exclusive with someone, she is kind of like things are going so well for her that sometimes she creates drama out of nothing. She creates challenging situations out of nothing. And again, with the way her career reading, the advice came out, she is very caring. So she does need to be careful of creating, what is the saying? Creating mountains out of molehills or something, creating, just blowing things out of proportion. So, but it does show here with this Wheel of Fortune that she is in a great spot in regards to her love life, where if she's single, she has a good amount of people to choose from, a good selection. She is kind of like talking to a good amount of people. Um, she likes that challenge. But if she's single, things are going, or I mean, if she is in a relationship, things are going well in the relationship. Um, and because things are going well, sometimes she wants a little bit of a challenge. She wants to cause a little bit of like drama, a little bit of fire, and so then she'll like bring up something to argue about. Um, So let's get some advice for Shehnaaz Gill's love life. Ooh, this card just flipped over. We got the Knight of Acorns, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. She needs to be careful of being super spicy, super fiery. The Hierophant in reverse. And then we got the Star. Wow! And we got card 42, the Common Dolphin. Yeah, 42 adds up to 6. 6 is all about harmony and union, right? So you never know what great idea may arise in your sleep. So it could be that, like, the advice that I'm seeing here for Shehnaaz Gill is to really focus on her dreams at this time, especially in regards to her love life. She really needs to focus on her dreams, be around water. You know, we got a lot of water cards at the beginning of her deck, or at the beginning of her reading. So she is very emotionally sensitive in her life right now. There's a lot of emotions going on, a lot of emotional transformations. And the advice for her is to really be positive in regards to her love life, to be positive that, you know, love and harmony is coming to her. Because, again, like, her current energy is this Wheel of Fortune. She's got a lot of good luck, a lot of people in her general vicinity. Um, and the advice is to, you know, it's okay to, you know, want to talk to a lot of people or and get to know a lot of people. But what is not okay is to get a little bit jealous, you know, that other people are doing the same to her. Like, maybe she has a lot of people that she's talking to, but then if one of the people that she's interested in is also keeping their options open, she might get a little bit jealous. She might get a little bit, you know, yeah, a little bit jealous about that. And the advice for her is that she can't get jealous. She can't get upset for someone doing the same thing that she might be doing, which is, you know, keeping her options open, which there's totally nothing wrong with it as long as you're open and honest about it, and you know, you are willing to tell people that. um but yeah, I definitely see she needs to be a little bit more positive about her prospects. There are a lot of good people in her life. You know, I don't know if she's single or if she is taken, but she does definitely need to keep being positive that there's a lot of good people that she connects with and she harmonizes well with. So the advice for her is to really focus her on getting adequate sleep and paying attention to her dreams, being positive about her dreams, not just, you know, the literal dreams, mm, you know, whenever you're sleeping or whatever, but also just her goals of what she wants to accomplish in her love life. Um, yeah, and it's okay that she's being a little bit like rebellious, you know, because sometimes whenever women want to have a lot of men in their life, you know, and talk to a lot of men, a lot of people look down upon it. But it's totally okay. Like, guys can do the same thing, and it's okay when guys, you know, are you know, getting to know a lot of women. But whenever a woman does it, sometimes people look down upon it. And the advice that I'm seeing here is to, it's okay that she's doing that, but not to get jealous, you know, not to get angry or possessive when someone she's talking to is doing the same thing to her. Because she's doing it, you know, she's also doing, you know, getting to know people. But if she is taken, the thing that I'm seeing here is to really be happy for being in a relationship that she has always dreamed of, or that she has always been wanting. And and to not get so jealous again is kind of what I'm seeing. There's a little bit of jealousy that can happen in regards to her love life, where she does kind of, she can be a little possessive, you know, and that's what I'm seeing. So we did get the lovers card here at the bottom of the deck, the lovers in reverse, which the lovers in reverse is all about being indecisive. It's okay to be indecisive right now. Shehnaaz Gill, it's okay. She's got a lot of people that she's swimming with and getting to know and having fun with, you know, whether that, you know, that could just be like having fun just chatting. Um, you know, that's not my place to say, you know, like in what way she's having fun, but it's okay to do that. Just not to get jealous when someone else is doing the same thing, um, you know. So that's kind of what I'm seeing, but she's in a really good spot. I just think that maybe in regards to her career, there are some changes going on around her, but nothing's changing in her career aspect because she's in a very solid spot and she just needs to create another goal for herself, um, in order for her to keep on feeling like she's climbing or she's growing and improving rather than just staying stuck in a very comfortable, she is in a very comfortable spot, it seems. You know, and that's what some of us want, you know, is to be in a very comfortable spot where you're getting that steady revenue and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what I'm seeing for Shehnaaz Gill. Thanks so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, or a thumbs down if you did not like the video. That's totally okay too. Remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and even sexually. Why not, you know? Love and respect yourselves and others, and stay hydrated. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.